Recommendations for a young 9-year-old coder have basic understanding of coding. He's pretty advanced with Minecraft, maybe with Minecraft scripting, which is Python. I know if you do scripting and you are doing mods, etc., then there is some coding involved. Any recommendations for good tools to get started? Is it worth trying Replit, or are there better options for kids? Appreciate the guidance. Interested to see how people reacted. People that learn to code will pay out in the long run. Why not teach your kid to code? Do you want to teach your kid a useful skill? Make sure they learn to code. Vibe coding is an amazing gateway drug. It's a way to get you moving towards becoming a software developer or somebody who builds with code, because it allows you to very quickly spin up something valuable and useful that you want to play around with. You can learn to code as you start to vibe code, because you're going to start getting into things, parts of software development like GitHub. You're going to be learning about version control. You'll be learning about backend, Supabase, for example, edge functions. Like, increasingly, your knowledge of how a piece of software is put together will start to expand. And as that happens, there will be points when you're like, oh, I should probably look into this kind of TypeScript or this Python thing or this SQL. What are these? I need to learn a bit more in order to get the best results. You get there by backing into it. Whereas the previous way of learning coding and software development was you would sit down with a textbook, or you'd go to a course and you would learn from the ground up, from the foundational levels. So God, sometimes you'd be learning assembly and stuff like that. You'll go from the bottom up, and then eventually you'll start to deploy that into projects. With vibe coding, you are building something immediately, thinking, damn, this is cool. And you get that dopamine hit. You get that hook, which is, oh, I've just built something. I can use this. Other people can use this. This is cool, enjoyable. It becomes a hobby. You can then back into the actual learning stuff. And I think quite dangerous, because this is a 9-year-old kid. He wants to play around and he wants to make games. Let him vibe code and work out the other stuff later. He'll naturally want more power and control in the games he is making. When I gave my talk yesterday, my workshop, there was one point where normally I'd give them an exercise and it'd be up on the board and they'd get pen and paper out, go through for 5-10 minutes this exercise. And it's quite a lot of steps. It's a relatively complex exercise. So I was like, why don't I just build them a tool? So the day before the conference, I actually just threw together a tool. I gave them a QR code on the slides behind me, and I was like, this is the exercise, this is what we're going to learn. Go to this website. All 50, 70 of them went to the website, filled it out, and it helped them through the exercise. I vibe coded it in 10 minutes to create something valuable. The guy at the conference built something using Replit as the networking tool. He vibe coded a conference networking tool that allowed you to scan the QR code. I think this is how it worked. Scan the QR code on people's conference badges, and then you could connect with them inside this app and chat with them inside this app. And he coded that and put it together.